Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm the priest Ayin Wa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back with another lesson through the Spirit and through the power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Haloyim La, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Secondly, of course, I want to give double honors to my apostles and to my elders of great millstone who rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today, and also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, shalom. And I'm going to jump right into it. You see, the times that we're in are very important, okay? The Lord has his prophets back on the scene in the last days of Esau Edom's rulership. And it's time for Israel to be risen up. And it's time for Esau to fall. 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right? Now, when you go into the word world, it really goes into eon or age, era, period, a period of time. Okay? The Lord allowed Esau to rule for a short season, and his short season is almost up, man. That's why these prophecies are coming to pass. Okay? That's why the prophets are back on the scene, because the Lord said that this was going to happen. Revelation chapter 11, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, and the 3 days and a half is going into a period of 350 years from 1619 to around 1970, right? And in that period of time, you know, pretty much our heritage was pretty much beaten out of us. And over a period of time, we pretty much were re-Hellenized, man. That was another Hellenization period. Okay, you had the time of the Greeks. Okay, the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, when he was on the scene, and that mass Hellenization went down. Okay, and when pretty much Esau rounded up the southern kingdom and pretty much you know, beat down the southern kingdom, ultimately stripping them completely away from their roots, their heritage, right? With the northern tribe, they put the northern tribes into re-education centers, okay? But all of that was biblical prophecy that had to take place. We had to fall away from knowing our heritage, man. Okay? So it says, and after 3 days and a half, so in that period of time, the Lord took away our heritage completely, but the Lord had to restore our heritage. He had to bring us back to our remembrance. Okay? So this is a part of that. Okay, also you can read Ezekiel the 37th chapter, the valley of the dry bones being quickened with the Holy Spirit, coming back to life. Okay, the life being this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which leads to everlasting life. So this is biblical prophecy that had to take place. Okay. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. When you see the prophets on the highways and byways, you see the men of the Lord standing upon their feet, prophesying. Okay. And this is all biblical prophecy that's taking place. That's another reason how we know that Esau is at his end. It says, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Yet these elites are afraid, because they know that this is the end. This is the sign of their end. Okay, the end of their world, the end of their period of ruling. Okay. We go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. And verse 1, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. And pretty much another word for boldness is confidence. And another word for confidence is faith. When you see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, you know, we have great confidence that we're doing the right thing. We have great confidence, first and foremost, that we have the right name, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We have confidence that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is protecting us while we're out there on the highways and byways, pursuant to Psalms the 34th chapter in the 7th verse. the angels being encamped round about the men of the Lord, the men that fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we have confidence that we're doing the right thing, that we have divine protection from Yahweh Shem Yahushua when we're out there. Okay, so that gives us, confidence to speak boldly, because we know that our Lord is going to come back to deliver us. He's going to take down our enemies, our chief enemy, especially Esau Edom. It says, then shall the righteous stand in great boldness before the face of him, such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Yeah, Esau, all the heathens have afflicted us, but no one has afflicted us more than Esau Edom, the so-called white man. So Esau got to pay for it. And Esau, he doesn't, whenever you bring up slavery, he's pretty much speaks loftily. He speaks proudly. He doesn't give a shit. Okay. He's actually proud to have conquered us and enslaved us. But it's all good, because it's all about to fall back on his own head. Okay. Verse 2, when they shall see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, just like what it said in Revelation 11:11. So these elites, these devils are afraid. In Isaiah 13:2, it speaks about how this truth has reached into the gates of the nobles. The nobles in this society would be the so-called wicked elite. And they're afraid, they're terrified. They know that their end is here. And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Yeah, these people, they're not looking for so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to be delivered by a melanated power, man. That's far beyond the mindset of these peons, man. Okay, so when they begin to see the salvation, which they're seeing with the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, they look at us as if it's a strange thing. They look at us as if, we're bugged out. We're just a bunch of disgruntled niggas and spicks and wetbacks and tomahawks. That's how they look at us, man. They look at us as pieces of shit. But that's how the Lord wanted it. Okay. So this truth is far beyond what these people have been expecting when it comes to reading out of the Bible, when it comes to the scriptures, period. Because these people have been taught lies, that the Lord loves everyone, that the Lord, first and foremost, they've been taught that the Lord looks like a so-called white man, which that's bullshit. Okay. But see, these people, they've been brainwashed, man. But this truth is uprooting all of the lies and the strongholds of Esau Edom, which is also what? Representing his end, his downfall, man. Let's grab 1 Corinthians 4:9, because all of this is biblical prophecy, right? You had Christianity that has went throughout that has went throughout the earth. People has been, claiming this religion, for years, man, hundreds of years. Christians, okay. You had Muslims, okay. I think that's the second largest religion. So on and so forth, man. All these religions, they have been established, right? And everybody has been cleaving unto these different religions, but ain't nothing happened. Ain't nothing happened as far as changing the world until this truth began to be taught, man. And it has done nothing but flourish more and more and more. Going back to Elder Abba Bivens, when the Lord sent him back on the scene to bring this truth back into the earth, and then that righteous legacy on down, right? You had High Priest Elder Yaquab, King Marshall, High Priest Ariah, and now the apostles. Okay, when you go into the word apostles, it means messengers, but we give reverence to our apostles. Okay, beginning with Elder Apostle Dahar, Elder Apostle Gabar, Elder Apostle Arimla, Elder Apostle Rikah. Well, I should have said Elder Apostle Ricard first and Elder Apostle Arimla, just saying that order. Okay. And then you have the elder bishops of Connecticut on down. So with this truth constantly being pushed, especially now since the Lord put the spirit on Elder Apostle Dahar and the apostles to go on YouTube in 2007, look at how the world has changed, especially now, man. Okay. Because what? The Lord waited to the last to send out the truth and the true believers and the true men of the Lord to teach this word. And this vibration has went out and shook up the world, man. 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, have set forth us, the apostles, last. And when you go into the word apostles, it goes into Salakia. My phone's moving a bit slow. When you go into the word apostles, it goes into a delegate, a messenger, one sent forth with orders. So pretty much we're messengers, man. Apostles just means messengers. But like I said, we give reverence to our apostles. Okay. But the word apostle simply means messenger. So we're out here. The Lord has us out here delivering a message saying that our Lord Yahweh Shai is about to return, and he's coming to deliver the elect and to destroy America, Babylon the Great, to destroy Esau, Edom, and put them in chains. Okay, the heathen, put them in chains, and the 2/3 they're going to get put down. Okay, because they want to follow the ways of the heathen. Jeremiah 10:2 tells you not to follow the ways or learn the ways of the heathen. Okay, so with that, the punishment for the 2/3 is death. Now the heathen, the actual heathen, especially Esau, they're going to go into slavery for 1,000 years, man, up under us. And the 2/3, they'll come back through the seed, through the loins of the elect. Okay. But this truth is flourishing, man. And it is shaking up the world. Now Esau got to come out and admit to the world and show the world that he's the devil, which fits biblical prophecy. So that's how we know that the Bible is a true book. Okay. Because of the prophecies. No other book can tell you about prophecies and then they actually happen, man, besides the Bible. The prophecies that are written in the Bible are actually happening. They're speaking. Okay. It says, for we are made a spectacle unto the world and to angels and to men. Yet the whole world looks at us. You know, a lot of people think that we're crazy. They think that we're bugged out. They think that we're wasting our time, you know, but that's all right because we're not of this world. We're of the world to come. OK, we see the future. And, you know, these people, they look at us as if we're foolish. We are fools. Verse 10, we are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh Shai. OK, so to the world, we look foolish, but to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, to the angels, OK, to the spiritual realm. Right. We are wise, man. We have we have the purest form of wisdom, knowledge and understanding, which is this truth, which is the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. OK, it says we are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Right. And we're despised by the whole world. OK, but that's all right. Because guess what? When Yahweh Shai was on the scene, majority of the people hated him. So we're coming in the same spirit of Yahweh Shai. So they're going to hate us. OK, as the scriptures say, the servant is not greater than his master. So if Yahweh Shai had to go through it, we got to go through it, man. OK, but it's all good. But see, the Lord set up the apostles last, man, to bring out this word. And this word, this vibration is going out and it's shooking up the world, man. All through the spirit of teaching. That's all we got to do. We don't got to do no gimmicks. We don't got to do all these, you know, playing games and everything like that. All we got to do is do the work, man, and teach. Ezekiel 3:1. Moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll. And when it says this roll, it's talking about the scriptures, right? The words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that are written in this book, the Holy Bible, the scriptures. When you go into the word roll, right? Megala, I believe that's Megala. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word, but when you go into it, it goes into roll, book, writing. Okay, the scriptures. So when it says eat this roll, you got to digest these scriptures. When you're reading, you got to digest it as if you're eating a meal. Okay, because this is the true nourishment, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, and it's giving us the proper nutrients to help us grow as we continue to read and study, right, and become teachers, if that's our lots. Okay, this nourishment helps us grow, okay, properly. It says, eat this roll and go and speak into the house of Israel. So once you learn this roll and you get built up, you begin to get the proper nourishments that you need to get built up. You go out and teach. Go out and teach the house of Israel. Verse 2, so I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. Yeah, because when you fully digest this truth and you understand that you're a Hebrew Israelite, that we have the true name, okay, that we're going to get vengeance on our enemies, that's a sweet thing, man. Okay, so when you first hear this truth, it's as sweet as honey. Okay. Verse 4, and he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel and speak with my words unto them. So we have a job to do, to go out and teach. Okay. Ezekiel 11 and Ezekiel 11 and 16. Therefore say, thus saith the Lord power, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, because you have Israelites that have been scattered amongst all nations, all the nations, man. So you're gonna have Israelites that look like so-called Arabs, so-called white people. That's gonna look like so-called Hawaiian people or Samoan people. That's gonna look like so-called Africans. That's going to look like so-called Chinese and so-called Japanese people. Okay. We have Israelites that scattered all amongst the nations. The Lord has scattered us. Okay. It says, and although I have scattered them among the countries, so you got Israelites in all different countries of the world. Right. And a lot of them, you know, they don't truly know who they are. So that's why the Lord set up these camps, set up the men and set up the camps to go out and teach. And we up and you know, we go out to the highways and byways in the chief place of concourse, okay, teaching his word and also uploading our videos on YouTube. It says, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. And this is speaking about the camps. That's why the camps are here. That's why the camps have been set up. Okay, because ultimately we're fishing for the elect. Okay, so the Lord set up camps with men to teach this word, to wake up the elect, man, because it's all about the elect. 1 Peter 2 and 5. Yea, also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house. So that spiritual house, that third temple, is being built with the stones that's building that third temple are the elect. Okay, the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, and we're building up that spiritual temple, that spiritual house, and holy priesthood to offer up a spiritual sacrifice, to offer up spiritual sacrifices. And Romans 12 and 2 speaks about making our bodies a living sacrifice. So when we're out there on the highways and byways, that's pretty much a spiritual altar. Okay. And we're offering up ourselves as the sacrifice, because when we go out there, anything can happen. We're among the elements. People can roll up on us, the police, whoever. So we're out there among the elements. We're out there when it's cold, when it's hot. Okay. As long as conditions are bearable, we're out there week in and week out, prophesying and doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says acceptable to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Okay. And we hope and pray that our sacrifices are accepted by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay. Let me bring out one more. So, yeah, you know, with the teaching of this word, it has pretty much sent out a spiritual vibration, man. OK, the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going out throughout the earth, man. OK, and with that going the word going out, now evil and wickedness is being called out. And that's why Esau wants to do away with the prophets, man, because he's been exposed. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 27. For evil shall be put out and deceit shall be quenched. So that's what's going on with this word. And that's why Esau wants to do away with this, with the prophets. And he's trying to find ways so that he can come against the prophets, because he thinks that he can take out the prophets and fulfill his enterprise and fulfill his NWO. But that's going to be to no avail. But this truth is exposing this devil. Micah 5 and 11. And I will cut off the cities of thy land and throw down all thy strongholds. So all of the strongholds, the lies, the deception that Esau has been teaching is being uprooted, is being thrown down via the truth, the Ruach HaKodesh, the spirit, okay, that's exposing this devil. You see? Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down. And all of the strongholds, the lies, the deception, all of that is being thrown down via the truth. It says to build and to plant. And that third temple is being built at the same time. Okay, the seeds are being planted unto the minds of the elect. And they're waking up and coming into the fold. Okay, so this is all biblical prophecy, man. The Lord had all of this designed to happen. Verse 28, as for faith, it shall flourish. And faith is flourishing along the four corners of the earth, man. Corruption shall be overcome, and that's what's happening. And the truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Remember that 3 days and a half? That this truth wasn't being taught. It wasn't being declared. So it says, which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. Now it's being declared. We're coming upon our feet and saying, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We are the Lord's people of the Bible that the Bible speaks of. Not those fakers over there in the land of Israel right now, those 48ers, man. They're imposters. And that's why they got the whole anti-Sim joint going on, man. Okay? But this truth is out here, man. Let me grab one more. Matter of fact, two more. Let's grab Luke 21 and 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. So this truth, okay, now all of our enemies, they can't deny this truth. Okay, especially with the prophecies. They try to call us conspiracy theorists, conspiracy nuts, so on and so forth. But the things that we've been speaking, going back to our apostles and the elders of our apostles, okay, the things that we've been speaking that you people deemed as crazy, said it wasn't going to happen, now it's happening. So y'all can't gainsay it. You go into the word gainsay, it says to speak against. You can't speak against this truth. And that's why they want to get carnal. That's why they want to be childish. You know, these Christians, they want to get childish and you know, mock brothers' appearances and things like that. They want to get physical, okay, because because they can't compete with this truth, man. Okay, they can't gainsay anymore. Now that things are happening. You got Esau getting ready to come with more lockdowns. Okay, all hell is about to break loose. At one point in time, you people called us crazy, but now y'all ain't got nothing to say. John, and I'm gonna end off here, chapter 4, verse 23. But the hour cometh, and now is when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father seeketh such to worship him. So now you got the true worshipers of the Lord of the Bible, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, coming out and stepping out, man, and proclaiming Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because you Christians, y'all don't truly believe in the Lord of the Bible. And it's being proven by y'all coming against this truth, by y'all, denying Yahweh Shem Yahushai, denying the Messiah, okay, denying this truth. So now the Lord, as it said, the Lord set forth the apostles last. Now the true believers are on the scene, man. And look how the world is being shooken up via this truth, man, being taught. So, hey, call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. To the next time, I want to say shalom.